share with you a brief reflection on spirituality, practicing spirituality as a Christian, as a Catholic, or whatever denomination you belong to. You see, human beings like special activities, they like dramatic activities, and so sometimes when we want to pray or when we want to encounter God, we try to look for something dramatic, something special. And that is why we emphasize on those scriptural passages that talked about, for example, Jesus Christ going up to the mountain to pray. So we try to connect it to having to go to some special place to pray. No. As important as that may be, there is something I want to tell us today about spirituality. The spiritual life is a continuum. It has no breakage. It has no break point. It's just a straight line. The spiritual man or the spiritual man is a woman or man in prayer, whether in the chapel or in the bus, marketplace, in a club, while watching football, while playing football, and while gisting about the most mundane things. That is the practice of spirituality. Spirituality is not a matter of tying a tie and not wearing trousers to go to church. You are making a big mistake, because if you tie a tie and you don't wear trousers, and immediately after church you go back times 100 worse dressing than that, you are making a big mistake. Spirituality, like I have told you, is part and parcel of the human being. What that means is that we are constantly to be at prayer. When we come to the Lord in the Eucharist as Catholics, we come for a special kind of encounter where God gives us His body and blood, where He is present. It is to enable us to move with His presence around the world. So there is an issue if you have to carry out this particular spirituality in different times. There is an issue if the man who is in your room or the woman who is in your room is different from the man or woman who is in the church praying. That is not spirituality. You are practicing something else, or at best, you are at the base level of spirituality. What kind of Christian are you? Are you the Christian that tries to make many distinctions? Or are you the Christian that simply loves God and does whatever He likes? St. Augustine says, love God and do whatever you like. You will ask, what does that mean? It simply means that if you love God, what you like must be in accordance with the will of God. Whatever you like cannot be sin against God. That is how it works. My dear brothers and sisters, in our world today, there is so much talk about hypocrisy, about deceitfulness. Why? Because we have distinctive lifestyles. We try to separate our human life from our spiritual life.